It always takes the first show to get a couple kinks out of the system, but here we're in the episode 2 of Lake Effect Lounge. It is 9 o'clock. It is a Friday. Put the wife and the kids to bed. Come on in, talk some Cleveland sports with us here at Network 216. Give us that like and subscribe. Give us that follow on all of our socials at Network_216. I am owner of Network 216, Jared Fatty Bates. He is COO over there, Brian Phillips. And what is going on, everybody? Welcome in on a Friday night to Lake Effect Lounge.
Woo! Things are feeling good today, aren't they? Are we feeling good? Aside from the lake effect that's just pummeling us with snow right now.
That was a system snow, and it did more than pummel us. It kind of did some other things to us that we cannot talk about if we want to stay monetized here on YouTube. At least we got to give it a good 8 minutes, and then we can talk about it. But yeah, snow, the freezing cold. You know, this is also coming from the one guy that was in fucking Mexico for a week. I'm not naming names. I'm surprised you got a flight back out of there into Cleveland before you got snowed in.
We just made it.
Man.
Like our our flight was supposed to leave at 12:30 that Saturday afternoon. The flight that was coming from Cleveland to Cancun, something hit the windshield in mid-flight, so they turned around and went back to Cleveland. And anyway, long story short, we didn't fly out until like 8 o'clock that night, and we landed just as it started snowing Saturday night, Sunday morning.
And by the way, for everybody watching, I know it sucks. It's negative, God, what is it, -6 now outside. There's 28 inches of fucking snow on the ground. It's miserable. But hey, the great thing about this is, though, is we get to talk this. We get to have some fun tonight. Buddy, we locked up a guy for the rest of his career in Cleveland. And no, it is not Shedeur fucking Sanders. But it is José Ramírez from your Cleveland Guardians. Locked him up to a 7-year extension. He is going to retire a Cleveland Guardian. He is going to go into the Hall of Fame as a Cleveland Guardian. And I think he is one of, 20 people that has stayed his entire career with the same team.
One of how many people?
I think 20. I got to double check it, though.
Wow. That's a pretty low number.
New age. Hey, new age. I'm not talking like old age. I'm talking new age statistics.
Okay.
But
sure.
I mean, what an amazing thing for Cleveland. I mean, let's get the real reaction and the real thoughts about Jose staying here. I mean, for me, Bud, freaking awesome. We get a star here. He's going to stay here. He took a pay cut technically twice now to stick around. He's going to get paid $20 million a year. I told him like give him the Bobby Bonilla deal and just give him like $5 million over the next like 60 years. He'll be fine. But what do you think about this? I mean, this is great news for Cleveland, right?
I absolutely love it. I mean, I couldn't be more excited. I would love them to just build a statue right now. I would like to see the statue of him knocking out Tim Anderson. That's the one I would prefer, even though I know it's a joke. I also, he has already, or I did a TikTok at some point this season, and he was like on pace already to be number one in so many categories as a Cleveland Indian / Guardian, breaking so many records. So now that he's officially locked up for another 5 years, I think he's going to easily secure a lot of records for the Guardians, Indians, whatever you want to call it. And it's really exciting. It's for me personally, it's exciting. My youngest, my 6-year-old, he just loves Jose, and he's got his little number 11 T-shirt that he wears every time we go to the ballpark. So, and naturally, Jose hits a home run almost every time we go. So my kid just goes bonkers, and it's a very fun moment for me as a dad. And you get to enjoy watching your team do well, and I just think it's a great story, right? Like what's he gonna make over his career? Like 200, 300 some million? Like,
I mean, it's generational wealth for him. So like it's
Yeah, and sure, yeah, he could have surely made more if he went to the Dodgers or the Yankees or somebody else who has seemingly unlimited money. But it's nice to have him here. It's nice to have somebody stay here. I always think of that clip from the Moneyball that they say it's like when they're talking about the Oakland A's, they're like we're just a farm system for other teams, and once our players get good, then they leave, right? And you think of there's a lot of players you could say that about with the Indians. Francisco, CC, like you could go on, and I mean there's probably 100 names you could list probably off the top of your head. So just to see him stay, to take that first contract that I did not think was happening, that was awesome, and to see him do an extension is even better. So I love it. I'd love to see him finish his career here. The only thing you got to hope is that we don't do him dirty towards the end, right? And it just hopefully he finishes his career here, and it's an awesome moment.
Yeah, and I can't wait to go to the ballpark and see him. We've all talked, going down to the ballpark this summer, getting us all together and going down there. I can't wait to see it. It's amazing you find a person that genuine and how much he actually truly does love Cleveland. Like he's like, hey, they took a chance on me. They got me out of the Dominican. This was my first home. The stories of the Domino's pizza always kind of gives me. Oh, you never heard those stories?
Mm-mm.
He did. He did. So his English wasn't the greatest when he came here.
Yeah.
So it was like he always ordered pizza in his room because he didn't know what else to order. Oh yeah, it's just things like that. But I mean, just him and God, Matt, 2 shots and 3 beers deep. By the way, he's drinking Busch lattes tonight.
Busch Light, huh?
Yeah. Hold on, isn't that Anheuser-Busch?
I think so. I think it is.
Isn't that a Bud Light product?
But it's not Bud Light, so he can't smack.
It's the weaker version of Bud Light. That's what he's drinking tonight. We'll see how he does after that. Got to throw one little dagger at him, just so you feel good, Brian.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, what about the rest of the? We talked about Jose. Obviously, I don't think you could find one Clevelander that's upset about this. But what about the rest of the offseason so far? I mean, we've seen them add a couple arms to the bullpen, which honestly was not a weakness last year, right? Or the last couple of years. And so far, no bats. Still no bats. I know, we talked to Brian and Mike, and, they had on, I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
Jim Rosenhaus,
Rosie. And he's like, just be patient. But I keep seeing more of these bats come off the list, the free agent market. What are your thoughts? I mean, to surround Jose with, at this point, nothing else but young up and coming talent. How do you feel?
I mean, but it's the situation we're in here in Cleveland. I mean, that's why they were getting a work stoppage coming up probably this year. I mean, it's called the rich getting richer. I mean, look at all as you're pointing at your TikTok live right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everybody, if you want to go to TikTok live, it is on Red Shirt. Is it on yours or is it on the networks?
It's on mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So Red Shirt Fresh Fan right down there at the bottom. That little @ symbol. Go search that on TikTok. You can catch the back scenes live. But it's the climate we're in with baseball. And that's the thing that kind of sucks with baseball is because at least with football, you have parity. Now, I'm not saying the Guardians don't make the playoffs. I'm not saying anything like that. But when you have fucking LA Dodgers going out and spending $780 million on 2 fucking people, what are you supposed to do with that? And, from the interview with Rosie, and Rosie did another interview with MLB Network. From what it sounds like, the front office is kind of happy with where they're at with the offensive side of the Cleveland Guardians. And I know I shake my head at it too, but there's a lot of guys coming up. You got DeLauder, who they're huge on. You had Rocchio at the end of the season finally find his swing, start to come around. So
Playoff
yes,
Rocchio.
yeah, but you have a lot of young talent, and that's the thing. Jose Ramirez is going to be the old goat, telling them how to do it. And the great thing is we still have Jose to do that. Jose is in there still trying to teach these guys, like, hey, look for this pitch, look for this. Would it be nice to have a huge bat behind Jose Ramirez to protect him in the lineup? It would. But the great thing is Jose Ramirez really hasn't had that his entire career here. And he's been a all-star home run derby participant. I think out of the, what is it? He's been here 11 years, something like. He's been like a 7-time all-star. I mean, just think about like the stats he puts up. And the way it's going right now, bud, starters don't go as long anymore. Right out of the gate, you're getting 4, maybe 5 innings out of a starter now. So that relief pitching is where you're going to make your bread and butter, and then picking up a couple arms to take a chance on. I'm all right with it, but like I said, don't expect them to make a huge splash. They never do. They tried it once, and I believe Edwin Encarnacion just killed it for him. They thought they were getting the big bat that they wanted, and it just never panned out. And it's happened here multiple times. It happened with Bell. When we signed Bell, it happened also when we got in. Oh my God, Dubrow Sweet. Oh, Nick Swisher, Dubrow Sweet. So, I mean, yeah, I just.
Sorry, the comments. The comments. Don't read it. Don't read it.
Oh my God.
Justin, you're the exact reason why I don't put the comments on the scroll on the side. I love you, buddy.
Hey, bud. Guess what? It's the Lake Effect Lounge.
There it is. All right. Well,
let them roll. Hey, it's after 9:00. By the way, this is definitely a PG/rated R show. Not our normal Tuesday, Wednesday shows. This is a Friday night debauchery where we're drinking. You're drinking what? Jolly Holly over there? You're drinking a little Christmas ale?
Yeah, little Fatheads Holly Jolly, baby. It's a little late in the season, but still tastes delicious.
I got a couple twisted teas here I'm popping in along with some Fireball. And then here we go. Well, Matt caught up on the comment, so here we go. We're off to a good start. I mean, do you feel disappointed they haven't signed anybody else this offseason, Brian?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm disappointed. I mean, so here's the thing is this
Who are they going to get?
Come on, look at Shaw's been doing mega work to show you all the free agents that are within our budget. They also, on the Guardcast, Mike and Brian talked about how we are like knocking off, I guess, $30-ish million off of our payroll this offseason. So like right now, as things stand right now, if we go into the offseason not signing anybody else, we will have the lowest payroll in all of baseball. So like, yes, you won the division last year. 2 years ago were in the ALCS. Like, yes, I expect them to do something, build on this. Like,
but it
pisses me off.
They have no money coming in. The TV deal went through. They're screwed on that side. I mean, that's what everybody's. You can sit there and look at me that way all you want to, but hey, would you rather have the Dodgers TV deal? I would. Yankees TV deal? I would.
Well, it's a little hard to watch the damn game when you don't pay for FanDuel on top of your 18 other subscriptions you have to have. So, what they got to figure something out. I don't know. That's what all these people that, are so smart and run these multi-million-dollar companies, like they can't figure this shit out.
Hey, I told you, like I was asking them when they were talking to Rosie, and Mike's going to get back to me on it because I still don't know the logistics of it. But like you have all these streaming services now. Why not go to like, let's just say Peacock and be like, hey, Peacock, you got all these. So it's us here in Cleveland. It's St. Louis. Let's get all the Midwest teams on Peacock.
Sure.
And what can we do with that? I mean, you got Netflix with, WWE. I'm pissed off now. I can't watch the Royal Rumble because now they're on ESPN and not Peacock anymore. I'm just find a streaming service, connect with them, and go.
Yep.
I mean, you're going to get viewers, obviously, because even though we don't show up in person that often to the baseball field, which a lot of people do, there's a lot of people that watch and listen to that game here in Cleveland, especially during the summertime. You're outside. I do it at my house.
Yep.
If I don't have the game on, it's on the radio in the background. I'm listening to Hammy call the game. Hammy and Rosie call the game. So, yeah, and Justice said like Fox did with the Big Ten. Yeah, I mean, that's...
Listen, it's just frustrating to me. I don't... When I hear billionaires or whoever crying poor, millionaires, whatever, like, give me a break, dude. You bought the team. It's not like they could sell a piece of it and probably make all the money they paid for it back. Inmates get the tribe games in prison. Oh, that's nice. I mean, I'm sure they don't have to pay extra for that service, right?
Well, looks like we got to go knock off a Brinks truck and go watch the Cards game for a few months in prison, huh?
I'll pass.
No. Hey, we don't need armed robbery, all right? We just need like a misdemeanor that gets us in jail for about 3 months. And then we'll come out for the postseason.
I'm sure Matt knows everything we would need to do to get just...
Oh, I'm sure he does. He might actually help us on that for a little bit.
Oh,
until he pulls out his taser and tases one of us. I'm sure that will happen. And guess who's probably going to get tased? This guy right here.
No. It's the guy that drinks the Bud Light.
Hey, doesn't matter. He's good. There's 2 prongs on that thing. He might did us both. See what happens? We get off the rails. That's what we do on Lake Effect Lounge.
Yeah, it's a little off the rails.
Friday nights here at 9:00 every other Friday on Network 216.
Hell yeah. It's 15 years in prison. No, that's a little too long. How about like 15 days? I think that's more what Fatty's looking for. Just enough to watch 2 weeks of Guardians ball for free. Like a 2-week trial.
I don't even think I could last 15 days in prison.
I don't think I could either.
I don't think I could. I think, maybe 15 minutes, and that's all I got in me. That's all I got in me to fight off people, and then I'm going to be like the guy in Longest Yard, just putting the lipstick on and just, yep.
One of the sisters, is
that your pocket? I'll grab your pocket. I got your pocket. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's steer the ship back onto sports here. We're getting a little haywire here. What we got? Anything else to talk about the Guardians? Anything else you want to touch on?
God, no, because I know what we're about to get into now, and this might take a little bit, and I don't want to be up all night.
No,
and I'm being dead serious. I told you guys today I wanted to take a hard right off of 480 Bridge today, and you guys all thought it was funny. Thought it all was funny. I didn't think it was funny. We had sources telling us that Shieldhouse was in the building for 5 hours with Andrew Barry on Monday night. Was it 6? I knew it was 6.
I think it was 7. That was the report that I saw. What do I know? I don't know.
And he walked away there and did not. It's the shotless version of a epic. Oh my God. I gotta stop looking at the. There
you go, Matt. Just for you. Just for you, buddy.
Oh my God. But the Cleveland Browns do have a new head coach. It bamboozles all here at Network 216. Hey, I even said it on my show at Ham Illegal. Said, hey, Shieldhouse, it sounds like it's a done deal. Shieldhouse might be the new head coach. And then you know what they did to us? They didn't jab us. They didn't juke us. They super juked us and said, you're not getting Jim. You're not getting Nathan. But you're going to get not enough Monken. There we go. We got Todd Monken in here. A 60-year-old that has never been a head coach either in college or the NFL is now a head coach for your Cleveland Browns. Hey, it's always about the Browns. You dip and dive when those punches come at you, and we come out on top, don't we?
Well, we haven't so far. I mean, let me ask you this.
Let's do it. Hold on. Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your little baby sip of your
Mhm.
cough medicine over there. Back in 2016 or 17, whatever, whenever Hugh Jackson got hired, what were your feelings? If we did a show that this week when Hugh Jackson got fired, what would you have said?
I didn't like Hugh Jackson.
Are you serious?
I did not want Hugh Jackson here.
Oh my god. Well, everybody else in Cleveland was jumping for joy thinking that it was an amazing hire and all this offensive guru stuff. I, okay. Was there any players or coaches that you've ever been excited about that didn't work out?
Hmm.
Were you excited about Pat Shermer? Were you excited about Kevin Stefanski? Were you excited about Freddie Kitchens maybe? I mean, any
Well,
of them?
I think everybody was excited about Freddie because Freddie was one of those guys that you look like you would drink with on a Friday night at like a VFW in a
Yeah.
corner. Like I'm not going to lie with that one. I thought Mangini possibly.
Okay. So that's enough. That's enough of a sample size. That's all I need. We've all been excited about head coaches or players that we thought were going to be good. Hell, I thought Johnny Manziel was going to be the savior of the franchise. Okay, I, I'm I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, like it happens to everybody, right? We fall in love with these people, or we think, the whole coaching search. I was like, man, we need a guy with head coaching experience. And then when it got down to the last three, I was like, all right, we need Nate Shieldhouse. And then, at first, I, just like anybody else, was like, oh, Brandon Weeden, there you go. Everybody thought he was going to be the savior, right? No, I don't think most people did, especially not when he got stuck under that flag. But at least he found his way out of that thing because he couldn't find his way to winning a football game. But
Oh my
um,
Christ! Here we go.
no, so I guess my point is like we don't have any freaking clue, right?
No,
Uh,
no, we don't. And that's why I'm trying to keep an open mind about it. I really am. Like I'm not down on the hire. I'm not like super upset by it. I have my own opinions about the hire. But
yeah,
it seems supposedly the process went the way the process went. But what it feels like to me personally
yeah,
is that Andrew Barry wanted Shieldhouse
yeah.
and Daddy Haslam stepped in and said, nah, we're going with Monken.
Well, and that circles back to a point that we have been making all year since we started on these shows is like Haslam, it has his fingerprints all over this shit, right? Like I
Oh, I
don't
know.
think Kevin Stefanski wanted to fire Andrew Van Pelt.
Oh, I
I
know
don't
he
think
didn't.
right. Like I don't think that he wanted to it from all the rumors or tea leaves or whatever. He didn't want to play Baker Mayfield that final year when he was injured. But according to Jason Lloyd and other people that are, close to the organization, he was told, "Hey, if Baker clears, the protocol from the medical staff, he's playing because we need to evaluate whether we're going to pay him or not." Right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so unfortunately, whether you like it or not, Haslam, this is how Haslam's going to keep running the team, right? He's not going to all of a sudden wake up and realize, "Oh God, I'm screwing this up." Like he he's a billionaire. He gets his way. Whatever he wants to do, that's what he's going to do. That's why when people thought,
Well,
"Oh, he's not going to," they're going to stop him from building in Brook Park. Are you kidding me? The billionaire gets what the billionaire wants. Stop pretending like he lives. He's not a middle class guy like you and me. Like,
he ain't
come on,
eating no Kraft macaroni and cheese.
no. If he is, it's the butler bringing it to the hotel room at
Mm-hmm.
3 in the morning after he's had a few probably cocktails.
Oh, he doesn't look at him. He's in pristine shape. He doesn't drink. Shut up,
He
please.
might be drinking some tequila right now, watching a Lake Effect Lounge. You don't
He
know.
might hey, he might be drinking some fucking cold medicine, how loopy he is with his decisions. And just so you say, yes, billionaires be billionaires, but then don't feed us bullshit in your press conferences.
That's all they
That's
do, though.
I
That's
know, but
all they do.
I get that, but don't sit there up there in front of the podium and go, oh, 7 wins in fucking 2 years is just not enough. We expect more from this team. Do you? Do you really expect more from this fucking team?
Maybe he did.
I mean, let's put it this way. Okay, Kevin Stefanski leaves. Guess who he's got now as an offensive coordinator? Probably one of the best in the business. And he takes the up and coming new offensive coordinator or offensive line coach, Brian Callahan, and then he gets Tommy Reese as the offensive coordinator now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. If I had some money, I'd put down some money on the Atlanta Falcons next year.
Would you? In that dog shit division? I mean, man, it'd be really hard to win the AFC or NFC South, huh?
But hey, dare I say that they make it to the conference finals next year?
So obviously, we're not going to have an answer, but we are sure going to get some clarity as to who screwed up around here over the last few years. Right?
Hey, it's like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. You finally figured out who is the one that.
Well, I was an advocate to get rid of. I supported Kevin Stefanski until this year when I started seeing the highlight reels of all the stupid mistakes that he's made over the last 5 years, over and over and over and over again. So, and then he's going, "Oh, I'm calling the plays. It's my playbook. Oh no, I'm giving it up. Oh no, I'm calling the plays again. Oh no, I'm not." Like, dude.
Well, the first time I understand why Kevin did it. He had to get rid of his buddy Alex Van Pelt, and they had and you roll your eyes, and they had to bring in.
I know
and they had to bring him in, and guess what? At that point in time, he said, "Fine, you think you can coach Deshaun Watson better, and you need this offensive coordinator to do Deshaun Watson? Have at it. You're calling the plays now."
Yep.
I'm telling you, this whole past 2 years of the Cleveland Browns is going to be one of the best 30 for 30s that you have ever seen. Like the behind the scenes, the stupid bullshit of like Andrew Berry sitting there going, "Oh, my kids are wondering where Kevin Stefanski is going to move next. We're like brothers," and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's gonna be like you got to wait it out. Like if we finally start winning at some point under Haslam, then it probably will never come out. But I mean, you can't.
Let's see.
If we keep losing and then Haslam sells the team, like they got to do a 30 for 30 with like under the Haslam ownership and like his son or son-in-law J Dub, like all that.
Guess what I found out?
What did you find out?
You remember how I would take you and Matt off camera?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty much in charge. Well, guess what? I just put Slosh Sports Talk in timeout.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't know I could time him out, but I timed him out. There you go, Matt. You're timed out.
Matt, just go on a different platform and jump back in. I love that on our screen it erased all of his messages.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Hold on, let me see if I can bring him back. How do I?
So let me try to start to sell you on why Todd Monken is not a terrible decision.
Oh God, I can't wait to hear
that?
this. I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead, sell me on him. Sell me like you were the used car salesman trying to sell me the 2009 Mercedes C-Class and saying it's perfect for my family. Sell me on it.
Well, number one, you wanted Nate Scheelhaus. Is that fair to say? Out of the three, you wanted.
I wanted Schwartz out of the three.
Okay, well, then I can't help you there.
Okay.
But the problem with Schwartz is he doesn't like. The problem on this team was offense. Like the problem the last 2 years has been offense. Like, sure, but and what was Schwartz's record in Detroit? Do you know?
Okay.
With Matthew Stafford and Megatron, what was his record?
And that was his first time head coaching, and that was also 25 fucking years ago. Okay, let's bring that up. Okay.
What was he, 21-59?
Hold on. Like I said, 25 years ago.
Okay. Well, let's talk about more recent things then. Let's talk about more recency, okay? Let's talk about how when Todd Monken went to Georgia and started calling the plays, they won 2 national championships back to back. Okay? Point A. Let's talk about 2024. Lamar Jackson damn near won an MVP under Todd Monken. Let's talk about the rushing game. Do you like when the Browns run the football well?
Yeah, when they have an offensive line.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So
Okay.
where did the Browns finish in rushing in 2025?
It was not good. It was probably 30th.
It was a little higher than that actually.
Oh, wow.
27th. 27th. Do you want to take a gander as to where the Ravens finished the last 3 years under Todd Monken's offensive coordinator position?
Probably top 5.
Oh, even better, my friend. 2023, number 1. 2024, number 1. 2025, little slip up, they were number 2.
Okay. And
Does that
hold
not
up.
excite you in the least?
And how far did they get? He's back. Damn it. I knew I couldn't keep him out.
How far did they get? Now, sure, yeah, they didn't win a Super Bowl. Sure, what
Hold on.
more? I mean,
And,
what did they win? Like 11 games, 10
mhm, mhm.
games, 2 division
And
championships.
you had a quarterback that won 2 MVPs under your reign, and you couldn't do anything with it.
Who?
Monken.
What do you mean? What do you mean you couldn't do anything with it?
He won 2 MVPs. Did he get to the Super Bowl?
No.
Okay, then.
You can't. Okay, we cannot put all of this on Todd Monken, but he also did all of those things,
Uh-huh.
right? Like we can't deny that, right? Like he's not the head coach of the Ravens. That was John Harbaugh. And
Uh-huh.
and if John Harbaugh made some stupid decisions like let's kick this field goal or let's go for it on 4th and 2, like that cannot
So
all
hold
be
on.
blamed on him.
So you're saying that if our new offensive coordinator now, which is Switzer, goes out and this team looks fucking amazing
Sure.
and doesn't get a job for 30 years as a head coach, but hey, we're first and first rushing first year and then second year. Oh, we slipped up and got it the third year. That's what we're going to go on. We can go on that shit with Kevin. What I feel like happened is we went sideways. We got rid of Kevin Stefanski and brought in a Kevin Stefanski.
Mike's even chiming in here. Browns are a trash can, straight trash.
Yeah.
Now listen. One thing I agree on with you on here is
And hold on.
this process was an absolute shit show. This process was terrible. I mean, if all these tea leaves and rumors and stuff are true that they were forcing Jim Schwartz and Shador on anybody that interviewed for this coaching job, aside from the essays and all that other BS, like no wonder, no wonder why people turn this thing down, right? You only usually get 1, maybe 2 chances as a head coach in the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not wasting that on the Browns, especially if the New York Giants or the Buffalo Bills or any of those other jobs were on the market. I'm taking that. I even agree with Mike Mike McDaniels. I would have taken the OC job with Justin Herbert over coaching this team. However, however,
Bring it
I
home.
just I think that again, I don't agree with the process. I don't agree with how we got here. However, as frustrated as I am with all of that, I have seen so many players come out, ex-players, people that know football better than myself, and have said glowing things about Todd Monken and how great he is. And again, he's also sure he's a first-time head coach, right? But we were excited about Nate Shieldhouse, who was going to be a first-time head coach. I mean, what's the difference? He's old, sure. He's got 37 years of experience. I like that. I freaked out at first, but I am turning around. Have I convinced you yet? Oh wait, Mike's jumping in here.
Go ahead. Hey,
Uh,
there's my reasoning right there.
he's
Read it out loud.
59, never been a head coach. There's a reason for it. If he was supposed to be a coach, he would have been hired by someone. Guess what? He wasn't. The owner sucks. The coach sucks. The team sucks. Period. And you could be right. I mean, we could be looking at. I'm no dummy, right? We could be looking at. This guy could get fired again in 1 year. Him and Barry could both be on the way out, and Shador and everybody else in the next year or two. It's possible. All I'm saying is like there's a lot of positive things that I'm seeing. Right? There's a lot of potential.
You go ahead and sprinkle your fairy dust on what you guys sprinkle your fairy dust on to make you believe what you're going to believe. I just have my hesitations. That's all it is. He's a first-time head coach at 60 years old. Okay.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
How did it work for Arians? Did it work out for Arians? He was an old guy when he first got his first chance. How did it work out for him?
Yeah. And how long did hey? And by the way, not that hard when you have fucking Tom Brady coming in as your quarterback, right? Yeah. So it's not like Tom Brady's unretiring and coming here to Cleveland to play for fucking Todd Monken.
Listen, Aaron Rodgers just played under Mike Tomlin, who's a pretty damn good coach, and they have a pretty good defense, and that didn't just flip the magic bean around.
Oh my God, you're killing me right now. You're trying to kill me right now. I am just.
Here's what. Did you like how Kevin Stefanski didn't speak up for himself?
Oh, I hated it.
Did you like how Kevin Stefanski, after every game that we lost, said, "I need to do better. We need to do better."
Do you think he's not going to do that?
Todd Monken? Hell no.
Are you sure about that? Hold on. Hey, hold on. Are you sure about this? Because guess what? The spotlight's on him now. He's actually the head coach, not the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
He's the one taking grenades now. I bet you it's polished up more than the turd that's coming out of his ass later.
I disagree. He's 59. He's got nothing it's not happening. I think it's Todd Monken will be fine. Thank you, James. Thank you, James. Somebody supports me. Thank goodness.
I'm not saying it won't be fine. I'm just saying I have my hesitations about it.
I hear you. Listen,
and I would have my hesitations about Steelhouse too. I would have my hesitations about Schwartz. But the thing is in the 3-dog race that they gave us, which was Schwartz, Steelhouse, and Monken, guess what? Monken was my third dog. And it was the third dog with one leg missing, one nut, and one ear. That was my third dog, was Todd Monken. He just limping down through there, and he magically becomes head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
Okay.
The one reason I did not like Todd Monken, I got misinformation. I was told that he is a Pat Shurmur, Kevin Stefanski guy, where it's like, this is my system. We run my system. It's square peg, round hole shit. I was dead wrong on that. And that's a big reason why I have come around. Now, again, I've talked to you and Matt. I have probably a little bit of brown and orange glasses on going on right now, a little bit of rosiness coming on. And that's probably going to get ramped up in the draft and everything else. So excuse me when I pick the Browns to win 10 games next season.
There's James. Browns fans have all the right to be skeptical. PTSD is real, right?
Yeah, I agree. I understand. Again, it was a shitty process, right? Like, we did all this work just to hire somebody we could have hired freaking, right after the season ended.
Now, somebody remind me in the chats, because I can't get his name right now. But the offensive coordinator that was with Hugh Jackson when Hard Knocks happened, he used to be the Steelers' offensive coordinator.
Oh, he said the effing kicker.
Yeah. I can't get his name right now, but that's what Todd Monken reminds me of. That fucking guy.
Well, again, I mean, he's loud and he's going to speak his mind. I don't think he's just going to all of a sudden be silenced after 59 years of living life one way. I don't think he a leper.
I can't wait for the press conference.
Which press conference? The
for
head
him.
coaching intro?
Yeah.
Why? To see if he actually speaks his mind?
I just want to hear him. Jeff Haley. No, it wasn't Jeff Haley, was it? All right. No,
Todd Haley?
Todd Haley.
Same first name.
That fucking guy. Why don't we hire him as the head coach?
Oh, God. Well, is he even coaching? Isn't he the one that... No, I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why can't we get him? He's an offensive-minded genius.
Anybody who worked with Hugh Jackson was not an offensive-minded genius.
He took Big Ben. He took Big Ben to the Super Bowl. He worked for Pittsburgh and Big Ben for so many years. He is the new OC for the Aviators as of today. Yeah, well, that's son of a bitch.
There's Bobby. Bobby, what do you think about Todd Monken now that you've had some time to sleep on it? Also, are you excited at all about George Warhop?
I'm a little bit. I think it's better than what we had in here. So I'm excited about. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. I mean, look what we had in here.
Yeah, no, trust me. It's been dog bleep. We were 32nd in offensive line rankings, and that was before we all 4 of the 5 guys got injured. So,
and also, nothing like the guy that we hired as a head coach going to other teams and explaining how much of a shit show the Browns were back in 2019.
When you've got a head coach that establishes a game plan for the whole week and then doesn't follow the damn game plan that he established, yes. Again, he speaks his mind. That's what I have been asking for.
So you go to other teams right before the game and you start bitching to them about the job that you're doing here. That sounds about right.
If you imagine this, okay? Imagine this, okay? You've got your job where you're at right now. Somebody else gives you a little bit more money, and they're like, "Hey, things are much shinier and greener over. The grass is so much greener over here, fatty. Come on over here." And you're like, "Yeah, I could use an extra couple dollars on my paycheck." Sure, it seems like the grass is greener, and then all of a sudden you realize that the grass is just cow shit, like. And the owner of the top dog is the worst of the worst. Like, what would you do? Would you talk shit about your own place of employment? Or would you keep your mouth shut? Because I know you.
Oh, I'll talk shit about that all day.
That's what Todd Monken did. Do you blame the man? If I work for the Browns, if you work for the Browns, we sure as hell would be saying the same thing.
I wouldn't do it pregame, though, on the field.
Why not? If that's the only time you get to see your friends or whatever from other teams.
They got phones. They got phones. He could have called them and texted them that shit. He didn't have to walk all the way over. Oh, my God.
I knew Bobby would be the voice. I knew he would be the voice of reason. Let me read what this is. I'm good with Monken. Track record of success is what he did. Also, he doesn't have head coach experience. Turned around Southern Miss. He's not a politician, which is the type I think we need. Thank you. See? Shit, we should have had Bobby on this week, not last time.
Bobby, okay. Now that Bobby said it, I just got to go along with it because Bobby said it.
Yeah.
I got to go. And Bobby, we trust.
Just
like we should have gave Andrew Berry another fucking shot this year. And Bobby, we trust.
Listen, it might work out. It might work out. The one of the good things that I know you hate Shador.
Hold on. I want you to be honest. Like, the odds in your fucking head that this is going to work out. Like, I want to know where you're at odds-wise in your fucking head that this is going to work out. Hey, 30 years. 30 years. This is the year it's going to fucking work out?
Oh,
yeah.
What do you mean work out?
Head coach, GM, quarterback. This is the year it's all going to work out for the Cleveland Browns? After 30 years of not looking into shit? This is the time it's going to work out because we got Andrew Berry, Todd Monken, and Shador Sanders. This is the time it's going to work out?
Listen, I'm excited about the possibilities. Yep. Thank you, Mike. I will keep drinking my Kool-Aid. Here's what I will say. The Ravens got worse by getting rid of John Harbaugh and Todd Monken and everybody else that Todd Monken is stealing from the Ravens.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Watson. Shit, he's still on the fucking team.
I don't care about Watson.
Okay.
The Steelers got worse, getting rid of Mike Tomlin, and I don't think they got any better by hiring Mike McCarthy. As somebody mentioned in the chat already, that he couldn't get it done in Dallas. He certainly ain't getting it done in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So you have two teams that got worse, And then you got the Cincinnati Bengals with Joey B, who can't stay healthy to save his damn life. So I think that the Browns' chances went up just a little bit if Andrew Berry, and this is where I don't have faith, but I know my guy Bobby does. If Andrew Berry can pull off another draft like he did last year, I see a bet coming between Fatty and Brian. 10 wins ain't no effing way. I don't know about 10 wins. Let's not get that excited. I think we could at least be around the 500 mark. Fatty, what coach did you want Browns to hire? Go ahead, Fatty.
I said Schwartz. I wanted Schwartz, and if it wasn't Schwartz, it was Shieldhouse. I wanted Schwartz all day. I've been advocating for Schwartz on Ham Illegal, on everything else. I wanted Jim Schwartz to be the head coach here. He already had the defense in lockstep. That means you got players playing for you. So the half of the field you don't even have to worry about because the defense is going to be in lockstep. The other half of the field you have to worry about. And guess what? He would have chosen a true offensive coordinator to come in here and control the offense. And he wouldn't put his hands on it, nothing.
Maybe. You don't think he would have held him accountable?
Hey, and by the way, so you're saying all this stuff that Baltimore got worse, Steelers got worse. By the way, with this hire, did our defense get worse?
Is it really possible? I mean, how much?
Yeah, because the defensive coordinator that made us a top 5 defense for the past 3 years is gone now.
You don't think that had anything to do with all the talent they've stacked up on the defense?
Oh, really? Do I need to go back to Joe Woods' era?
Well, Joe Woods didn't have JOK. He didn't have.
Oh, guess what? Hey,
Schwartz. He didn't have Mason Graham. He didn't have.
Schwartz didn't have JOK.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
for
did
at
he
least
have him
2 years?
Okay, did he have him this year?
No. But okay, but he also had Malik Collins, Shelby Harris, Alex Wright, and Isaiah McGuire, who finally started coming into their own. You got obviously Denzel.
Telling you, watch it. This year, the defense is going to take a step off, and you guys are all going to bit there. Like, what's going on with
that Schwartz is even leaving?
How is he not leaving? He already packed up his shit and he left.
Okay. He had an emotional outburst to not getting a head coaching position for the 80th time in a row.
Uh-huh.
Devin Bush? Yeah, well, that might have been Jim Schwartz.
There it is.
Listen, I want Jim Schwartz to stay. I don't think you let a coordinator hijack your whole head coaching search to save his job. He's another one. Why did you love him so much if he can't get a freaking head coaching job anywhere else? Nobody's wanted to touch him since the Lions.
Hold on. Did Todd Monken get another head coaching interview this cycle? Or was it just Cleveland? Oh, it was just Cleveland. Oh, wait. Didn't Jim Schwartz interview for the Baltimore Ravens? Oh, he did.
That worked out well.
Right. He still got an interview.
Jim Schwartz has a better agent than Todd Monken, okay? That's all you need to know.
And Baltimore didn't interview Schwartz. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No? I don't know.
They did.
He didn't hijack it. It was all Barry and Haslam. Well, I don't know. What you will not be convinced. So let me ask you this: if the Browns go 500-ish this year, and the offense steps up because the offense has been shit the last 2 years, so don't. If the defense takes a step back and they're only a top 8 defense instead of a top 5 defense, and the offense goes from second worst in the league to middling, let's just say number 16, and we win 8 games, you a believer?
I'll start to come around, but I won't be a believer.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm not saying they're going to win like 12 games. Okay, I'm not complete delusional yet. Schwartz is a big question mark. Monken's first year running this team, this offense with Shador. Hopefully we're not hearing about any other nonsense. But it usually takes some time to get that stuff clicking right. So I would imagine it's going to be not. I did say 10 earlier. Sure, I'll go with 10. Sure, what the hell? I'm pretty sure I said I wouldn't commit to 10, but I guess we can run the tape back. But like I said, 8 wins I think is feasible. I thought eight wins was feasible this year, to be honest. And I think Kevin Stefanski and Bubba
Hold
Ventrone
on.
surely
Are you true?
screwed that up.
Shut the fuck up. There is no way in your mind that you looked at this team and said 8 wins were possible.
I could tell you what I was thinking. So I thought we were going to split our games in the division. So 3-3, that's 3 wins right there. I thought we could beat the Vikings, the Dolphins, the Patriots. I thought we could beat going into the year. Obviously, that was silly. I thought we could beat the Jets, the Raiders, the Titans. So that's 6 more wins. Yes, I thought there was nine reasonably possibilities of winning.
Mm-hmm.
And then you never know, right? There's always one game like the Green Bay Packers that you're not supposed to have that you always get, right? So I did. I thought there was a chance. I put money on it. I lost my money. I picked it over the 7.5 wins, and that didn't work out very well.
So I want you to realize that Todd Monken is taking over a team with no fucking offensive line.
Yep.
Your star wide receiver is Jerry Jeudy right now.
Yep.
And your starting quarterback is either Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson, with a running back coming off of a broken leg. So you really think that this offense is going to look that much better with all these missing pieces and it's going to produce 8 wins?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let me write that down.
Go ahead.
What is today? Today is the 30th.
January 30th, 2026.
January 30th.
See, look.
2026.
Mike says salary cap is going to be $305 million. They have plenty of room, don't they? I fully expect them to restructure Deshaun Watson one more time. They're going to kick that damn can down the road even more. And they are going to free up some salary space. Maybe they get Tyler Linderbaum, the center from Baltimore. Maybe they get Isaiah Likely. I'd love to see that. He's got to be cheaper than David Njoku. And, your boy Fannin. Are you excited to see Fannin?
Oh, I am. So I wrote it down. So January 30th, 2026, Brian has hit his fucking head. I think the Browns are going to win 8 games next year. So it's in the notes. We'll find out.
Well, and you said it yourself. So here's Talking Grub and Media. Judkins was a product of a lack of O-line. If the Browns even had a decent O-line, he wouldn't have gotten injured. And we talked about it all year.
Call bullshit on that because that was an out fucking pass. It wasn't even a run, and he got clipped underneath. So don't give me that bullshit.
All right. Well, I thought that was going in a different direction.
Bullshit!
I thought it was going in a different direction when I pulled it up. The offensive line, if they can get a few players, and hopefully Mr. Barry does not draft defense the first 2 picks of the draft this year. The offense, if we can get to the point where the running back is not getting hit in the backfield every single freaking play, we'll be all right. Again, Kevin Stefanski's rushing game, 27th in 2025. Todd Monken's number 2.
Keep going. I'm typing.
You trying to argue with somebody right now? So no. I don't know. I think with George Warhop, I think with everybody that he's bringing from the Ravens, I just think it's going to be a good thing. And I think he's excited about working with Shedeur. I think he's excited to be here. And I think it could be a happy accident. Yep. So that's where I'm at.
I'm pulling up some fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bullshit. It's true shit. Yeah. Okay. So it was not the wide receiver that was blocking for him. It was the offensive line. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Somebody drafted Zach Zinner. Yep. He's a healthy scratch all year. Trust Andrew Berry to go from there. Let's keep going down. Dwan Jones, even though I love him because he's an Ohio State guy. been hurt constantly. Luke Whippler has been injured and out on that one. Let me go through the other offensive linemen this retard has drafted. Let's see here. Oh, Jedrick Wills. There's another one right on the list. Nick Harris. There's another one on the list. So you're trusting this guy to draft your offensive line and rebuild your entire offensive line.
Here's the only hope that I have.
There it is. There it is. That's what I thought.
Number one, Monken has some influence. And number two,
does he? Because we thought Kevin Stefanski had influence too.
Kevin Stefanski was a puppet. Come on. He was a puppet.
And Monken's not going to be a puppet as his first time as a head coach?
I don't think so.
As his first time as a head coach, he's not going to be... Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Let's get the real truth out.
He's 59 years old. He is toward... He's on the back nine, my friend. Like halfway through the back nine. Yeah. What?
Okay. Yeah.
What does he care? See, look, here you go, James, jumping in here. If you couldn't see Stefanski's strings, you're blind. Thank you, James.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that Stefanski wasn't a puppet.
So
that's the reason why you got the job. Haslam wants a puppet. There we go.
This is the weird thing. This is the thing I don't understand, because if you wanted a puppet, I don't think Todd Monken was your guy.
It was Shieldhouse would have been your guy.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm confused about. But like you said, when we see the first press conference, we'll see. What now?
Oh my God, Matt's just sending me pictures of Miller Lite now, and then he's got something about me and you arguing, so I'll show it to you later. I fucking love it though. It's on our Network 216 chat.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I fucking gotta love this.
So,
that might be our new background. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. That's fine.
And but I'm just I'm busting your balls. It's way too early to react to this. I'm just busting your balls right now because I'm an emotional big boy. When I don't get my Oreo cookies that I don't get, then I get upset.
Hey, listen, I got a 6-year-old. I know. I hear you. I seen you stomping all around. I seen you stomping all around all the last few days.
Okay, I'll remember this.
57 minutes. 57 minutes. That's where you want to flip it. There you go.
That's fine. No, that's fine. That's what you think. Okay, I'll remember this. I got some clips for you about Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry that nobody know about. Yeah, okay. We'll do this.
That's fine. You can do the reels. Put them all together. Put them all together.
Mike McDaniel, sign me up for that one.
I wanted Mike McDaniel. I still would have liked Mike McDaniel. Yes. I think he's a brilliant offensive mind. How about do you want to touch the Emmanuel Acho
audio? Emmanuel Acho is an idiot. I don't even know. Like, hey, I know I'm an idiot and I am a blowhard. This guy's even more of an idiot. Like, I can't even listen to this guy. Like, I got the clip. I saw it. I started laughing at it. I'm like, listen to this guy. What did you think of it?
I thought it was hilarious. Like every player that has seen that has been like, no, this is absolutely not what you do. Like, so you're advocating, and he was advocating, I think, for Shieldhouse too. It's like, so you're advocating for other people that have never called plays, but then you are like saying, don't listen to Todd Monken because he's never called plays.
Yeah, exactly.
Or been a head coach. Sorry.
Love it, Bobby.
Love it.
Oh my God.
How about this? This actually might. If Acho is talking, I'm not listening. Thanks,
right?
Love it.
And by the way, hey, everybody, thank you guys for chiming in and talking with us tonight. This is what this show is about. To let everybody kind of get their feelings out. Hey, nobody's going to think the same on the Browns coaching hire or the Cleveland Guardians or the Cleveland Cavs or what's going on. That's why we do the Friday night Lake Effect Lounge, where everybody can kind of get it out and it's a true discussion. I mean, and yes, nobody takes Acho seriously nowadays anyways. But we love it when you guys, hey, I did not block you, you son of a bitch. I put you on timeout. There is a difference. You're back in now. Are you not? Yeah. So you're on timeout. Just like I could put Brian on timeout, just like this. I can put anybody I want on timeout. But I won't do it to Brian. Brian, welcome back, buddy.
It's Fatty's world. We just live in it.
But no, hey, I know that I'm probably going to be 100% wrong. You might be 100% wrong. But as of right now, we're in the raw emotions of a coaching search that went over 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. And this is what we ended up with, is somebody on our radar that nobody had. I mean, it was Mike McDaniel. It was Tomlin. It was, McDermott's still out there. I mean, it's all these people that were out there going for this job. And then you had Udinski. Nah, I'm not going to go there. Mike McDaniel. Nah, I'm not going to go there. Who was the other one that said, no, I'm not going to coach there? Who's the other one that pulled out on us? There's 3 of them.
The Minter, Jesse Minter.
Yeah, Jesse Minter. So all these guys are pulling out of this search, and these are the guys that we were like, okay, these are the guys we're kind of interested in. What the hell happened? And this is what we ended up with. That's why I get so upset over it, is because you're sitting there, you're thinking it's going to be something good, then you get sucker punched with something else. And I'm not saying it can't be good, but right now, as a Browns fan, I feel sucker punched.
I get it, but I don't know. After you have a night or two to sleep on it, you got to kind of start thinking of the realistic, reasons and all that stuff, and that's kind of where I've fallen, right? Like if we would have done this show at 10:30 on, what was that, Wednesday morning, I would have we wouldn't have had anything to argue about. I would have just sat here and said, what the hell are we doing? Like, I wanted Shieldhouse, blah blah blah. So it is what it is. For purpose of a conversation, what if Monken said he wanted Schwartz back as DC? Could they have a working relationship?
Why do you think he hasn't hired a DC coordinator yet? He was okay with Schwartz coming back as a defensive coordinator. Schwartz is the one that has the problem right now. It's not Monken.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, like, again, to the coaching search, like, if they didn't want Schwartz, like, they should have just not. Oh, Schwartz got to go. Bobby says Schwartz got to go. I think I don't want to hold the man ransom here. Like, we've seen that with Dwayne Bowe and a million other people. Like, if you don't want to be here,
Mike Holmgren, Kenny Britt. Let's go through the list. Oh my God, there's so many. Johnny Manziel, Justin Gilbert, well, David Bell. I can't say David Bell. Schwartz.
No, yeah. I think they could make it work, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it being realistic.
Yeah. I don't. There's got to be a lot of mending. And the other thing is, and I know that Schwartz is under contract with the Cleveland Browns, and I know the Cleveland Browns love Schwartz. Yep. But how are you going to tell the guy that you're interviewing for a head coaching position and his first time head coaching position, because we weren't getting a retread or anything like that, of, hey, we're going to give you a head coaching spot, but you're going to have to keep Schwartz as your defensive coordinator. How do you do that? How do you do that to a guy coming in on his own terms? Like, I'm being dead serious. You're the one running the bus. Wouldn't you want your people in there if you're going to go down if the ship sinks?
Jimmy Haslam does not give a shit what anybody else thinks. He is going to keep running the team however he sees fit. Him and, like, I think Jerry Jones are the only ones that sit in the meetings on Fridays before the game where they talk about their game plan and give input as to what the team should do. And
I heard that Udinski turned the job down because he wanted his own defensive coordinator.
That's possible. Well, the Jaguars also gave him a bunch more money to stay. And they said, hey, if you pull out, like, we'll give you a big promotion, basically, is what I also read on the back end.
If I would have pulled out, just think of all the things that, nope, I'm thinking something else. I'm sorry.
Well, this is not the right show for that. Good grief. This is not Sally's Hotline. God damn.
You said pulled out. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. We need, like, the applause. Hold on. Do we have sounders on here? Let me double check these sounders. Let me.
You want laughter?
That works. That works perfect. That works perfect. You're in charge of the sounders from here on out.
That means I have to actually read the board. Like, come on. God damn it. I've got enough responsibilities. This is supposed to be drinking and talking.
Oh my God.
Rivers don't know how to pull out. Well,
God, no, he didn't. Jeez. What is he, like 16 kids deep now?
I don't know. I mean, he can afford it, right? He was one of the only ones.
Jeez. My God. Think about that. 16 kids. Would you remember all their names? Or would you just number them at that point in time?
Just name them all Billy that way. Billy, it's time to eat.
Hey, Talking Grub Media, he has more than an NBA playoff rotation. He's got an NBA playoff rotation and a G League that he's got going on right now. Jeez.
You think any of those kids are gonna? You think that's gonna be the next like Mannings? Like we're gonna have like
there's gonna be
Rivers?
30. Hey, there's gonna be 38 Rivers in the NFL, of course. Oh my God, of course.
The next big thing at Texas.
Hey, and they're all going to play at NC State too. All of them. They're just the whole offense is going to be nothing but Rivers. Wide receiver, quarterback, running back, offensive line, they're all Rivers.
Hey man, he looked pretty damn good though when he came back. I'll say that.
Except he couldn't throw a deep ball.
Shador can throw a deep ball, and you don't like him.
Yeah, he throws it to the other team half the time. 10 interceptions this year, bud.
Oh, we'll save that for the next show so we can beat the shit out of each other on that next time.
Yeah, okay. We'll save that. Should we do this? I want to do this weekly instead of bi-weekly. We got to talk about this.
I mean, that's a big commitment for Friday nights.
I know it is. But we could take weeks off.
I don't know. You know, I got a big social calendar here. You know, I got 3 kids. I got a lot going on.
Yeah, you got Mexico trips and all this other shit while all of us are freezing here in Cleveland, plowing fucking snow for 16 hours. And, you know.
That was great.
Yeah. By the way, the pictures that your wife put up on Facebook, you got a gorgeous family, bud. You really do. It looks like you guys had a blast down there. I love the backwards hat. I love the wrist up with the margarita that you had in your hand. You know, it was a great time down there. It looks like you guys had a blast.
It was a good time, dude. It was a much over needed trip that I spent too much on, but it was worth every dollar.
By the way, did you drink the water and how was the food? Because you know I'm fat. I got to ask you how the food was.
The food was actually pretty damn good. For the most part, there was one place that I would not go back to, and it was also the place where the next morning I woke up at 1 a.m. and things were flowing out of the back like they do the front. Let's just say that for the next like 14 hours.
Oh yeah, you got some good water in you then.
Yeah, I had a salad, and I think it was doused in water, and that did not agree with my Americanized stomach.
Mm-hmm. 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 I can only imagine.
Yep.
Only imagine. So what was it? Dos Equis and tequila down there? What'd you have?
Well, of course, tequila. I drink tequila everywhere. So yes, it was
Montezuma's revenge.
Yeah, exactly. They got revenge on me. No, it was tequila with a lot of Don Julio, some 1800, a little bit of Jose Silver. And then, I mean, me, dude, I go frou-frou when I'm down there. I'm a little girly girl. I love the pina coladas. Yeah,
pinkies up. Brian's pinkies up when he's on vacation.
Here you go. Give this clip for Matt for later because not only the Bud Lights, but
Yes,
there you go.
James, as of right now, we are every other Friday, so you will not see us until February. God, now I got to pull out the calendar, and I've drank too much already. Calendar, it'll be February sometime, but stay tuned to Network 2 and 6. But we have shows throughout the week, so
every Friday they're asking for it. They're asking.
Well, hey, Bud, how about this? We'll talk off air about this.
What's wrong with Steve, Nebraska? Bobby, I didn't know who the hell Steve Nebraska was, so obviously I need to go do some homework and watch that movie.
You don't know who Steve Nebraska is?
No, you know what? And I was like a Brendan Fraser like fan ish or whatever back in the day, so I was surprised I didn't never seen that movie. But yeah, no, nothing wrong with Steve Nebraska. I mean, hell, if he pitched a 27 batter shutout and hit 4 home runs in the same game, I mean, that's a hell of an athlete right there.
That was a great movie, by the way. Great.
Yeah,
movie.
I told you I got homework to do. I can't watch Bobby's show if I don't know the best player. There you go. If I don't know the best player in all time fictional history, then I can't watch Bobby's shows anymore. So I gotta do my homework.
Should we do and this is a little pun on mine. Should we do a top 3 top favorite fictional sports characters on our way out?
Right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hold on. Do I have to? Oh, I don't have it in this one. Or I click the top 3. So let's see here. Let's do every other Friday and open it up to guest or open. Oh, there we go. Justin's got a great idea there. So let's see here. Number 3 for me, top favorite fictional characters, football. I got to go with Steve Latimer from the program, number 3.
Okay.
Number 2. Let's go. You got to go Wild Thing, Ricky Vaughn. Just because it's Ricky Vaughn. And then number 1. Oh my! I got to kick it old school. This is tough because there's so many good ones.
Why don't you just do 5? Do 5.
Okay, so we're doing 5 now.
If you want. If it makes your life easier.
I got to throw in Nelly from The Longest Yard.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love Nelly.
Can you teach me to football?
And then I got to throw in Scott Bakula from Necessary Roughness, the 40-year-old quarterback. Can't go wrong. Okay. From the Fighting Armadillos. And, let's have a fun. Is NASCAR a sport?
Sure, Bobby.
All right, we gotta go Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go a different direction there.
No. All right, what about you?
So I'm trying to look at my list here. I sent Bobby 7.
Okay.
Coach Boone. There you go.
Oh, I forgot about Bobby Boucher. Damn it!
Oh yeah, that was one of the pictures on his thing. Come on, bro.
Forgot about Bobby Boucher.
All right, there you go. 6. There's your 6th. So give me a different Adam Sandler character. Give me Happy Gilmore.
Okay. Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one.
For his all-star hockey. Give me Steeman Willie Beeman.
Oh, that's a great one too.
Let me see. We can skip him. How about Pedro Serrano?
Oh, Hats for Bats.
Yes. Then give me Smash Williams from Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
Running back. Loved him.
All right.
And then I mean, how could you go wrong with Patches O'Houlihan?
That is true. Okay. Another one I got.
A legend.
Another one I got to throw in there is Shane Falco from The
Replacements.
Oh, that's a great movie. God, I love that movie.
I love when they do the dance to that women's theme song or whatever. Like
actually,
and I'll never forget when that dude, the Asian dude, is eating all those eggs and then he throws up on the field. Oh my god!
Oh, that's great. All right. So James, Justin, let's see here. Bobby. Oh my god, everybody in the comments. Who else is in the comments? The Game Time, or what was it? Slush Matt's in here. Talking Grub and Media is in here. Everybody in here, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight on this episode of Lake Effect Lounge. I'll talk to Brian off air. We'll figure out a schedule. We are going to try to do every 2 weeks, but Justin brought up another one. So we'll see what happens, but stay tuned for our next episode. We will put it out on all of our socials at Network 216. And thanks for joining us for Lake Effect Lounge. And we will see you guys next time. Hey, Brian, have a good night, buddy.
Adios, muchachos.
All right. Cervezas, por favor, donde está el baño? We are out.